As a start, remind us of the charges that Duduzane Zuma is faced with this time.
A very good morning to you, Flo, yet again, and Richard, as well as the viewers at home. The charges that Duduzane faces are 2 counts of culpable homicide following the death of a Zimbabwean national, Phumzile Dube, as well as a few weeks later, another passenger of the taxi that he collided and passed away, Nanki Mashaba. So basically, those are the 2 counts. What is interesting about this particular case is that the state initially did not plan to prosecute. However, they changed their decision later on after AfriForum, a lobby group, put pressure on them saying that they'd privately prosecute. I basically spoke to Harinel a couple of months ago trying to understand what that basically means. How does private prosecution work? And he basically outlined that if the state does not want to prosecute, they can apply to privately prosecute, and then they'd have to get a certificate basically giving them the right to do so. However, the state changed their mind the moment that the lobby group put pressure saying that they were interested in privately prosecuting this matter. This is not the only court case you've seen. From Monday, there's been another court case that Duduzane has faced relating to corruption and the likes at the Commercial Crimes Court, and now he's here at the Randburg Magistrate Court. We're hearing that supporters might come through. We're not quite sure. This is still speculation at this very moment, but like earlier on in the week, there's a lot of media here in order to cover this because of the profile or the nature of him being the former president's son.
Well, incidentally, Sindisiwe also spoke to AfriForum shortly. I just had a conversation with Kali Grill about their interest in the matter. Are we expecting AfriForum, the lobby group, to be very active in this process? Will they be in court? Do we know? Have you seen any of the members or any of its leaders at the court as you stand there? Who have you seen of interest as we go into court this morning?
Honestly, it's been quite dry. I haven't seen any high-profile person walking in here unless they used an entrance I am not aware of. But in terms of AfriForum, we know that they'll be coming here possibly to listen to the proceedings because they're not privately prosecuting as of yet. The state is going to be prosecuting. In terms of them being here in attendance, they haven't confirmed. But, you know, as the day goes, people might change their mind and decide to come to court. But like I said, we are expecting that there might be high-profile people coming here to court. Duduzane's father might be coming. We're not quite sure. Because he's his father, after all, to support him, we're not quite sure. But we'll be definitely getting each and every person who's coming here to try get their mood or gauge their mood in support of Duduzane Zuma.
All right. You do mention the fact that it is dry at the moment. I'm sure there'll be a buzz of activity later on, as we saw when he was up for the corruption charges earlier this week. But, you know, the case does date back to 2014. Why did it take so long? Do we know why it took so long to possibly get some sort of answers? I mean, you said there was no plan to prosecute initially, and AfriForum got involved. And I think on the back of that, do we know why AfriForum only decided to get involved now? I mean, it's how many years later?
In terms of the reasoning behind the state not wanting to prosecute, we're not quite sure. Hence, we can't speak for them. But we know that the NPA possibly might come to court like they did earlier on Monday. To basically, that's a question we're going to pose to them and ask why the delay from 2014 till now. Furthermore, speculation is that the pressure put by AfriForum compelled the state to prosecute. But that, again, is still words from the lobby group. We're not quite sure what the main reason is, but it's a question that I intend on posing to the NPA to find out why the delay. Is the law not equal for everyone in the country? We're yet to see what their answer will be, and I'll definitely keep the viewers informed.
All right, great work as always, Sindisiwe. We appreciate it, and no doubt we'll be crossing in and out from that court where Sindisiwe Twala is standing by, awaiting Duduzane Zuma, who will be appearing this morning on 2 cases of culpable homicide from that case dating back to 2014. So no doubt keep your screens on Afro Worldview. We will be keeping you updated throughout.